What's up guys, Nate Brodrowski from Narrowway Homestead. As you guys may have seen the short form videos, Jen got herself a new truck and I thought I would go over it, not me, but her. I'm gonna let her go over it and the things she cares about on the truck. She doesn't at all have the same perspective that I do, but she doesn't really care about the whole twin turbo thing and all that kind of stuff. She's got her own things, and so I figured maybe somebody should just hear from an average vehicle owner. In case you guys don't know, what Jen originally had was this Camry, and I think she likes it. You like it?
Oh, I love my Camry. Absolutely love it.
So why'd you get a new truck?
Because it's just not working on the roads out here. Because of the low profile tires and it's sitting so low, a lot of the road up here is technically off-road.
It is. It's not pavement.
So it's not smooth by any means, and it does do the crunch and scrape once in a while, no matter how slow you go or how careful you are going over the humps and bumps and potholes. And
you do have a bent rim, if I remember right.
Yes, it's the back passenger.
I just realized I never really looked under here, but yeah, you can see some evidence of attempted off-roading. Barely fit my hand under there.
And that's without me driving it like I drove it like it was a low-profile car on these back roads. And yeah, there's areas where no matter what I did, it was going to crunch and scrape.
And this winter, it was stuck for weeks off the homestead because it couldn't make it up the roads.
It was. I had to park at a church for a while. I had to park at the neighbors for a while. I had to park at the end of the driveway for a while.
We kept moving it in stages as we thought we could get. And there's no tow hooks, and I guess you can pop some panel out and do some tow hook, but anyway, this video is not about the Camry. Basically, it's cool, but it's just not for here. So, what did you end up getting, and why did you get it?
So, I got a 2025 Toyota Tundra Crewmax Limited. I got it because I absolutely love everything about it. It looked so sharp sitting in the showroom at the dealership. I had a couple other ones that I had looked at, but as soon as I saw this, I was like, halt, start over.
Yeah, you were looking at some of the other trucks and you seemed to like them and you were trying to decide which one you liked the most, and we were thinking about it, and then you walked into the showroom.
And have never been a fan of the orange, burnt orange color that they have on these vehicles, but this, without like the non-metallic flat color, absolutely stood out to me. With the black trim and stuff, it just is so sharp. Absolutely love it.
And it's got off-road stuff and apparently some ground clearance. Notice how I'm not scraping my fingers when I hold my phone underneath of it. That's pretty cool.
It hasn't crunch scraped once, Nate.
That's good, because I mean, we could change that.
Even going down the back road coming here that like you just don't take when you come to the homestead. Yep. I've taken it a few times and not one crunch scrape. Through the water, up the rocks, it's great.
That's pretty cool. All right, so it's got the off-road package, it's got twin turbos.
Twin turbos? That sounds cool. What's that?
That's really cool engine stuff, but continue.
You want to see what I think's cool?
Yeah.
Coming out of the
Show me
grocery
what you think's
store,
cool.
all kinds of things in my hands, can't get to the bed. It's okay. It opens for me.
Oh, it's got a button right on the light.
And then it's got power there. I can plug in a generator and we can play music or do whatever.
Plug in a generator.
Probably camp right off of it.
You can plug in 400 or 100 watts. I'm not sure what the difference is. Maybe it's 100 watts when it's not running and
400 when it is.
When it is, be my guess. I don't know.
It's got cool lights in there, lights it up.
It's got lights.
Close it up.
My truck does not close the bed for me. I have to do that myself.
Pretty fancy. In the back, I have stuff back here. Hold on.
That's okay. It's a truck. It's supposed to have stuff.
My daisy that I made out of willow branches.
Are you putting that on the roof of your truck?
No.
Oh. And then we've got fold-up seats.
Seats come up. Pull the latch here. To fall back down.
And then looks all fancy and nice. I don't know if I should be touching it because I'm in the farm clothes.
So this has, if I was a hunter, this is just all cool stuff to accessories and stuff. But if I was a hunter, I could put my pieces here.
Yes, you could.
It would hold that. And then these things actually come out of here and move, so I can change.
You can change your compartment sizes.
Compartments, yep.
That's pretty neat. It's a little bit deeper than That's really cool.
The one thing that would be cool that I like about the Ram is it doesn't have this. Yeah, you have more of an open back when the seats are up.
And I don't have a hump in the middle either.
But I don't have a 170-pound dog to travel around with, so I'm probably okay. So the one thing it doesn't have that I need to add to it is the rails to help me get up.
Right.
Because it is pretty tall.
No step.
So right now I kind of climb into it.
You seem to do okay.
I do all right. I do all right. It's super comfortable.
This is their premium interior package, if I remember right. It's got sunroof.
It's a moonroof. What I did realize is when you open it, it does only open to half point.
Yeah, mine does too.
Oh, okay. Let me start her for you. I have seat settings, so it's like
automatic
memory.
seat settings. That's really cool.
Yep. Now check out the back window.
Oh, the back window. I love this.
That is so cool.
Every pickup truck should have that, and it shouldn't be that dinky little third window.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I hated the back window on all the trucks we looked at. And lots of cool
camera views.
So I can see where my truck is. Oh, it's not going to do anything while I'm sitting here in park, I guess. When I'm driving, I can do the same thing. I can check out what's in the back or anything that's around me. So it also has a couple of cool features that I've never seen. It's got a hold button. So if I'm on the interstate or somewhere and I get stuck in construction and we're not moving, I don't have to put the truck in park. I can hit the hold button and take my foot off the brake, and it will hold me in the position until I hit the gas again. It has a really cool crawl feature. So if I get it super stuck and I can't get it out with the four-wheel drive, I can stick it in crawl, set the speed anywhere from 1 mile an hour to 18 miles an hour, get out of the truck, start digging in front of the wheels, and as it releases itself, it will automatically crawl itself forward until it gets out of its hole.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, my truck doesn't have anything that cool.
I love how pretty it is inside. I love that it's up tall. One thing that I have to get used to though is because of the way the hood has the aerodynamic shape to it. When I'm driving, it almost feels like I'm going off to the right.
There's a couple things that I personally don't care for a whole lot about the truck. However, I'm going to get to them after a bit, because one of the things I don't care for right now is it's all dirty, and Jen's truck should be nice and shiny clean. Speaking of the truck being dirty, that brings me to the quick sponsor for this video, Giraffe Tools. This video is sponsored by Giraffe Tools. This is the Grandfalls pressure washer UltraFlow. It boasts a 2.6 gallon per minute ultra high water flow, which is very effective cleaning power. Comes with everything you need to get started, including a soap dispenser for washing vehicles or farm equipment. My favorite thing about it is the retractable hose that allows you to pull it out to 50 feet and then work around your vehicle or whatever it is you're cleaning without having to worry about running out of hose. It's perfect for installing in a garage. It has 1,000 hours of lifetime use before it needs maintenance. The soap dispenser might be my favorite part. It's capable of coating a vehicle in rapid time with all kinds of soap, probably more soap than was needed. But really, it's just fun to blast soap everywhere. UltraFlow combines 2.6 GPM, ultra high water flow, wall mounting, and a retractable hose. It operates with low noise for a more premium and comfortable user experience. I also have a gas-powered pressure washer, but it's not nearly as convenient as just unreeling this from the wall and simply using it. And for most tasks, this is plenty. The product comes with 4 nozzles, 3 at different angles, 15, 25, and 40, and 1 turbo nozzle for removing stuck-on items on something you probably don't care that much about, or something extremely durable, because it can be quite aggressive. But there are times when aggression is needed. Anyway, Jen got her truck all cleaned up. If you'd like to know more about Giraffe Tools pressure washers, check out the links below. Probably any vehicles that need washing will get washed with this pressure washer right here in front of the garage. All right, now the truck's all cleaned up, we'll go inside, check out just a couple more things, and then we'll drive it around. All right, let's do a startup and see how the exhaust sounds.
Some of the cool extra features is it's got a heated steering wheel. It's got heated and cooled seats for the driver and passenger.
Am I allowed to sit in here with these jeans?
Yes, it's a truck.
Sweet.
And then it's got a pretty cool stereo system in it. It's got JBL with a subwoofer. So here's where you change for your tow and haul, if you want to crawl, if you need four-wheel, and then it's got a special suspension in it. And When you have it in four-wheel, you can change it kind of like the Ram does between different modes, whether you're on rocks or sand or how you need to move.
Just the traction control and all the different things, I'm sure. And it's got twin turbo.
Twin turbo? What's twin turbo? Why do you keep mentioning twin turbo?
Because it has it, and it's cool.
Does that have something to do with the I-Force?
I don't know anything about some I-Force. It's some generic Toyota term.
If I'm on the highway and I gun it, the I-Force powers go up depending on how hard I'm hitting it.
That says PSI. I'm pretty sure that's your boost gauge for your twin turbo. Get to talk about the twin turbo, guys. Should we look under the hood and then maybe drive around a little bit?
Let's do it.
Jen goes in here all the time, so she knows exactly where the handle is.
Actually, I don't. That's crazy. Oh, it's right here.
Found it?
On the truck, it's in the front.
Ah, there we go. And like all modern vehicles, it seems to be mostly covered in plastic stuff.
It's still clean. It's amazing.
It is clean. It's actually really quiet because it's running, but don't hear a lot of engine noise, that's for sure. All right, I'm not going to explain everything in detail, possibly, because there's not a whole lot of detail to see other than this thing which I refuse to just start yanking on. Because then if it cracks and breaks, and Jen's not going to be happy with me.
Yeah, I appreciate you for that.
So I'm not going to touch anything, but if you want to see under the hood, you can see under the hood. That's it, guys. At least the battery's easy to get to. And the oil, you got a cutout for it. Other than that, you're not supposed to have to work on it a whole lot, being new and everything.
The driveway feels totally different being up high like this than it does in the car and having to be careful of every single little dip.
Yep, I don't have to manicure the driveway quite as nice as I used to for that very reason. Though I do try to keep stuff from sticking out. That's a super cool plan. He's gonna get some video later. But yeah, not a whole lot of off-roading around here for obvious reasons. Off-roading's a little bit scary.
I save a few minutes getting into town now.
These roads just not really made for two-wheel drive cars, especially in the wintertime. I test drove a couple modern trucks a couple years ago. Beyond that, I've had a 2002 Chevy and a 95 GMC, and one of the things I didn't like about the new trucks is they didn't feel like a truck. I think it probably has to do with the suspension. This thing feels like a truck when you drive it. Actually, the first time I drove it, I had a little wheel slippage. It wouldn't go, and I said, see, your truck doesn't go. I was turning around in a spot, and I left it in two-wheel drive.
And it's not full-time four-wheel.
Which my truck is, and I actually kind of prefer a truck not be all-wheel drive, but rather it be a true four-wheel drive, which this is. And it has twin turbo and a bunch of speed, so you can just drive and fly through here.
You and the twin turbo. There is no flying through here.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. Any minor mistakes will put you down in there, or bouncing off of this.
Yeah, I don't think there's any crawling out of there.
No. Speaking of which, does this thing even have tow hooks?
Yes, I believe so.
Little creek crossing. Roads and creeks kind of combine, and if you follow a GPS around here, a lot of times you find out that it's more creek-like than road-like, and it causes some difficulties here and there. As you can see, this road has rock on it, but a lot of it's just natural rock that was already here, because, you know, rocky. I'm hitchhiking on the side of the road.
I think we have a hitchhiker up ahead. Oh.
Oh, guys, she left me. Oh, you did stop for me.
I did.
I was hitchhiking.
Yeah, I told them I think we have a hitchhiker up ahead.
Great minds think alike.
That's what happens when we're not standing together and know what each other's talking about, but we still make sense.
Hopefully.
Ooh, what's up there?
I don't know, drive up there and find out.
No, I'm not that gutsy yet.
Yeah, feels like a truck. I don't think she's gonna get herself stuck out here. There's no leaving the vehicle for weeks to over a month because it's four-wheel drive, sometimes needed. So why'd you get a pickup truck instead of a SUV like the 4Runner or something?
I've always really wanted a 4Runner, but I'm not really crazy about the way the 4Runner, I don't really like the newer 4Runners for some reason. I don't really like the body style of them and stuff, and the Tundra just is totally sharp to me. And now I have a bed in my truck. I can get an inflatable pool for the back. Or when I'm running around town and you need something, you can say, hey, by the way, I needed a couple 2x4s. Could you grab them for me? And I can say, totally, I've got room for them.
That seems to happen a lot. Always needing something that requires a truck from somewhere.
I also, lots of times when I needed to be on the side of town that this brings us in, wished that I could come down this road, and I never could. I always have to take the long way and go through town. One
of the things I like about this versus my Ram TRX is there's less stuff on the display and more stuff in physical buttons. It's just easier to hit rather than trying to navigate menus or carefully press touchscreen buttons while you're trying to keep your eye on the road and pay attention.
Want to see what's in the bed of the truck? Watch there. The daisy willow I made.
It's in there. Yeah, the cameras are super nice. I like the cameras in my truck too, although I have a hard time pushing a button, actually driving and getting it to show up, because it's like, oh, you know, you're going too fast. We can't show that.
Yeah.
You're not trying to park.
And the fact that it's just like right there is so nice.
Yeah, a dedicated button for it.
Yep.
There are most definitely things I like about this truck over mine.
This is the button that allows me to back up if I have the tailgate or something down, or if something is in the way.
Yeah, I need to find that setting on my truck.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, how does it feel as a passenger, besides the fact that it has a truck feel?
It feels...
Your seat comfortable? You've got all the controls and options on your seat that I do as the driver, which I think is really cool, because...
I don't know what any of them do. Oh, there we go.
You have the lumbar, it goes up and down and forward and back. It's like got 16 controls or something.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's very roomy.
Any cars I've had before that had all those options on the driver's seat didn't offer that, all of that on the passenger seat.
Console's kind of nice. I like that you don't have a goofy felt top like mine with a little emblem thing that's, I don't know, whatever. It's more function.
I think you can open it up. So I keep this in here to keep it dust free. I obviously need to vacuum, but it's got lots of room for stuff.
Ports.
This comes out and you can move it to these other locations to change the layout of it.
That's pretty neat. You can just slide that back to access just a little bit. I love the cup holders everywhere. It's kind of the same in my truck. Here.
Yeah, that's convenient.
Here, down in the door. Got a little cubby here. That's just somewhere where you're gonna put chapstick and never ever find it again.
Open your window.
Got a camera rear view mirror, but it can be set to be a regular. Sorry, I got my fingers in the way. You think I'm a professional videographer? You thought wrong. You should go straight up that.
No, I'm not ready for all that.
Not ready for all that?
No, it's still too new for that.
I'm pretty sure it would go up there.
It probably would.
First things first, gotta have a reason. We're not in our 20s anymore, our teens.
Yeah, I'd hate to get a scratch or something on it because I was seeing if I could get somewhere. At this point, anyway. Give me a couple of years and I'll be like, hey, my truck will go there.
I bet I could go in that cave.
Look at that little waterfall, except for it wouldn't fit in there.
That's where I got picked up for being a hitchhiker. Twice I've hitchhiked out here.
Yeah, it is. Twice I picked you up hitchhiking.
That's right. This is me hitchhiking on a dirt road in the middle of nowhere. So how did I get myself in this position? Well, my girlfriend's coming to visit and I wanted to see her as soon as possible. Her cell service cuts out at the bottom of the mountain, so I ran down my half-mile driveway, snuck past the neighbors. Please, can I get a ride? That's so kind of you, ma'am.
I wasn't expecting any strangers in the middle of the woods. I could make you walk.
You could. I thought there was a distinct possibility you would make me walk. You'd be like, oh no, I'm not stopping for anybody out here. That was a cool video.
That was funny.
I always think I live in town or something.
Right.
I never have a reason to just like randomly show.
You don't live off grid.
Roads.
You don't live in the mountain, in the boonies. This is the way that it tells you to come in when you come to the homestead. This is where it wants you to go.
This is the road they want you to take. Really not the road for you to take your car or box truck trying to deliver stuff.
Yeah, there's lots of reasons not to come down here.
Box trucks do make it through here though.
I believe it. You had somebody not long ago say that they came this way, and I was like, what?
Also, people lose mufflers coming to my house, various things.
Yeah, there is no just use a GPS to get your way around here. If you're going somewhere, it's, hey, send me directions.
And this isn't like the worst road either. There's like, this is a new truck. We're not taking Jen down the bad roads. We're taking her down a good road. Some roads are not for even trucks.
Yeah, some you get to and you're like, whoa, I better not go there. I did that last weekend, actually.
All right, back on the homestead. This is not a super steep grade. We're gonna pretend Jen's stuck or, you know, just wants to climb up real slow and controlled. So she's got it in 4-wheel drive, got it in crawl.
I'm at 3 miles per hour. I can change it by twisting this knob.
Yeah, give it a try at 3 and see if it goes.
Foot is off the gas. Do I have to give it gas?
Is it doing its own thing?
No.
All right, guys, we're learning about the crawl feature.
Increasing speed.
Downhill assist control, it says, whatever that means. Press the button again. Does it switch between downhill assist to crawl?
No, I'm back to drive mode.
Okay.
So it's the same feature.
I'm
gonna hit the gas a little bit. It's steering the wheel. Is it steering the wheel for me?
Oh, I guess if you hit the gas, maybe it just won't let her go any faster than that. What if you try to go faster than 3 miles an hour? Does it stop you? Is that how it works?
Oh, try to go faster than 3? You mean?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sure it's supposed to somehow work. Oh, she's not stuck. Just crawls over stuff like a truck should. One way or the other. Don't mind me, guys, I just walk. I don't know where she goes. The turning radius. Very useful. I have a truck that does not have a good turning radius. Certain parts of the property are not fun. I'll bounce off any trees. It's a nice truck. The cameras will help her see, so she won't get too close to stuff. Might have to have her take it out of four-wheel drive. Might be binding up on her.
Hey,
What's up?
here's the tree I'm worried about.
Let me check it out. Yeah, that tree might have some issues.
Oh, look at the back side of it. It's even worse when you go down the hill. The back side of it is like, it's pretty much hollowed out.
That tree is probably full of carpenter ants and he probably just needs to lay down right here. Before he lays down on any of my stuff, not that I have anything super valuable up here, but it'll probably go that way on its own anyhow. Take my firewood or my fuel shed out with it.
All right, I didn't figure out the crawl, but I'm pretty sure the downhill assist part of this is gonna keep us at 3 miles per hour. I don't have to push on the gas or the brake. I just have to control the steering wheel.
Okay.
So this allows me to not have to worry about going too fast down the hill. And I can just watch out for like branches like that. No gas, no brake. I'm just crawling.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't necessarily apply the gas for you. Maybe it does. The people in the comments will tell us how the crawl is supposed to work. There's gonna be Toyota enthusiasts.
It says your seatbelt's not on and we're going down this big hill.
Oh man. Don't forget to check your surroundings for safety. Somebody didn't make the entrance to the garage nice yet. It's okay, you got a twin turbo to get you up over the hump.
And the twin turbo.
All right, guys, that is it. We will most certainly do an update after Jen gets a chance to drive it some more, use it some more.
Needs a bath again.
Yeah, we cleaned it up, but it got dirty again, but we know exactly how to take care of that. I think it's a pretty good looking truck. I like the black. I do think they should have something from factory with all the features they have, like some kind of step to get in it. As far as I know, they don't have one. It'd be cool if you kicked the bumper and something came
Almost looks like it's
way out.
Yeah.
I think it's like a collision
just in there.
sensor.
Yeah.
Something cool like that. The bed is plastic
You can step right here.
and slippy. You can unless you open the
Oh, but
tailgate.
the tailgates, yeah.
If you're trying to climb in the back. Jen's happy with the truck. I didn't mansplain anything too much except maybe the turbo a little bit.
Twin turbo, Nate.
Twin turbo.
I like it.
You like it? Mm-hmm. That's good, because you got it now. It's all yours. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys in the next one.
With the beard and the visioning, narrates his life. Cutting firewood, draining beasts away from city strife.